Speaking of cooked, JJK Mon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a great spring break. We're here for week 6 of Valorant of our Oath 2024 spring season. My name is Isaac, Link Ghost, whatever you want to call me, joined once again by the amazing, wonderful A-Money Swaggy. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a little bit tired, but I already know I'm going to get amped during the stream, so that's good. It'll balance me out a little bit. Did some yard work with my mom, helped move a bunch of mulch, but hey, what's the point of having a tall, handsome, strong son if he can't help you out with a little bit of yard work? The value of family. I'm not going to go into all that right now. How are you doing, Isaac?
I'm doing great, and I couldn't agree more. Nothing better than helping your mom out in the yard. I do that often myself, even though sometimes she just takes off on her own, doesn't even ask for my help anymore these days.
Mine's the same. Yeah, absolutely.
She's just out there tinkering away. But we've got 2 phenomenal matchups on schedule today. First off, Space Mode, Checkmate. I mean, this could be a heavy hitter. I could see this going overtime. Unfortunately, we're on Breeze, which I think this map is horrible. But here we are, and I think we're just about ready to get into it, luckily. So things going better today, obviously, than before spring break. We have all of our teams participating today, so that's good. Good improvements from everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a prediction here?
Do I have a prediction? I think I'm gonna say checkmate, actually. However, so far, that one caster that's always like wrong, and they're like 0-11. They'll get every, and so they start making it subconsciously. They start picking the team that they want to lose. So I'm not doing that, by the way. I actually am picking checkmate. I think checkmate should win today. Well, I don't know about should, but that's just my pick today. But yeah, Neon. I love the Neon pick coming in from Fry.
Yeah, and this is
Chamber.
It's a big matchup here. I mean, to take first place, essentially, depending on how our second game goes. If Ace does lose to damage and Checkmate wins here, whoever wins here is going to take first place outright if Ace does end up losing. But I think I'm going to go with Space Mode, man. There's too much. They have so much firepower to contend with. But I do think it's going to be a tight game. Maybe another overtime. We had, was it 1 or 2 overtimes last week? Or not last week, 2 weeks ago, before the spring break.
We had 1, but I think both were super close.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get that again. I mean, you are a Breeze hater.
I am.
I think it can be a fun map. It's somewhat limiting. We got a couple players, Sentinel fans. They just won a big event. What's it called? VCT Masters? I don't know.
Yeah, Masters Madrid. They look good, man. They look like the best team in the world, but Gen.G, they were really close finally winning that tournament for the Pacific region. Couldn't get it done, though.
I want to give a shout out to Phoenix World subbing with Prime to Oath. Appreciate that.
We love Prime subs.
Looks like it's.
I don't know if there's anything better in life than a Prime sub, to be honest.
That's a tight one, but I think there might be a few things. But yes, thank you very much, Phoenix World. Shout out to you, and we are about to get underway here. 13 seconds. A couple of pistols being bought. A Sheriff for Opie is going to be slinging it early here, and on that Jet. Obviously, the player to watch almost every game that he's in. Opie has been amazing so far this season, and here they go, starting to push in towards this B site. Are going to have that bubble in their face. Mr. Fry going to pick up that alt orb, and just taking a break here. Plenty of time left on the clock, but look at this. The defenders already so close.
Yeah, they read this completely.
Yeah, 4 people here essentially, and 2 on a very fast rotate. The flank could even come in here. Mr. Fry is going to try and get out, and we'll take space into this site. They are walled off here, so should be a free plant, and we're going to see what looks to be a 5-on-5 retake. Wall is going to go down. We are going to get some fights. Zadokis going to claim first blood of the match, taking down Yang. Spike goes down, still a 5-on-4. That wall could come back up. But Dogman Clan going to get found out there. And Typicality will take down Kai. We're back into a 4-on-4. T-Sword is low. A good shot from Opie. that Sheriff coming in. And Dr. Ghoul is flanking around the back here. It's all falling apart. And there it is. Dr. Ghoul finds 2. Opie finds a second as well. And a pretty clean retake there for Space Mode.
Yeah, I mean, they had the right read straight as the round started. They didn't have anybody over towards A. They knew that Checkmate was going to hit this B site hard. And even though they found the first blood, they had the spike down, they couldn't play off of it. You know, Zodicus is the only one that found that kill, found that opening pick. And you're like, okay, they have the spike down. They got found first blood. This should be wraps. But, you know, Space Mode just kind of slowly creeping in, watching each other's angles, finding those trades. Actually, you don't even need trades because they didn't die. So just slowly closing in on the defense, able to get the defuse, no problem.
Yeah, and here they go, starting to push in towards this mid. They are going to be coming towards this 3-stack, not falling for that fake Yoru. Well, I guess someone did, as it pops there.
Opie with them outlaw.
Be good to get another plan in for free here. Yeah, Opie, Sheriff and the Outlaw can be a nice little combination there. Really 2 hits either way. But the pistols are just going to be taking down the other pistols. Not too much of an investment here. Opie with a couple of nice shots, runs in, not ready for Fry. It's going to be a tough one to pull this off, but does get the Outlaw. And anything's doable.
Gotta reload it.
That sucks. Yeah, maybe Opie did it on purpose there. But Typicality is going to take him down. And nice, pretty clean, again, 2-0 start here for Space Mode.
Yeah, finally going to see. I mean, pistol rounds are already, you know, they're 50-50. I feel like completely random. I mean, whenever it's really just, I suck at pistol rounds personally. So I expect to lose them. So finally got gun round coming in for Checkmate. They look like they're going to be pressuring over towards A. They haven't, I mean, they've kind of been playing towards B a little bit through mid. I think probably because they know they're going to have this, the Cypher set up post plant if they want it, and we're just gonna wait for the pistol or wait for the gun rounds to be able to set those up.
Yeah, Mr. Fry charging in very quickly with that Vanderbilt. A great shot. Oh, 2 great shots, taking down Dogman Clan, and Kai is also gonna find Dr. Ghoul a little bit away from that action, but Typicality with a nice shot back onto T-Sword, but 2v4 retake. Gonna need a couple more great shots from Typicality to get this one done. Does have his teammate, that is Yang, creeping around here with that Vandal.
I mean, this
the
is
only
just
real
great
gun
patience
bot
from
in
Kai.
here. Yeah, Kai staying silent until it's time to strike. Typicality with another shot, though. This is doable now, but it's gonna be crazy. He doesn't know where Kai got to, and Kai with a nice 3K gets him in the back, sneaking around the site, hiding in the shadows. The nature of Omen.
Absolutely huge start to that round from Fry, being able to take so much space, let that plant go down, and Kai just lurking around that orange box, playing so patient, absolutely perfect rotates. I think Typicality maybe thought Kai just backed up after finding that first kill, but just continued to lurk around, got good timing, and made the most of it. Found that final kill. That's a good bounce back after letting those pistol round and the bonus slip away.
Yeah, this is a little weird here. We're going to see an Outlaw and a Marshal, I believe I saw. So not the full investment again from Checkmate, but Mr. Fry charging in here with that ult. Does get one. That's good. Dr. Ghoul will trade it out, though. Taking a bit of space, but Opie is going to take down Kai, and now it's a 4-on-3. Typicality makes it a 4-on-2. And yeah, they have control of that spike. Donut Lord trying to creep through here. They're buddying up. Zodicus by his side. Giving away a bit of position there. Typicality has a pretty long flank, but depending on how this goes, it probably won't come into effect here. Dr. Ghoul not going to be able to hit that, but they have sort of an idea where all these players are anyway. At least they should. They're trying to push in together, though. And Opie with an excellent shot, trying to tap over. Not quite. And Donut Lord's going to get a second. All of a sudden, this looks very dangerous. It's lots of Typicality, but moves the crosshair at just the wrong time. An excellent try from Donut Lord, but picking up their third is going to be Space Mode.
Yeah, it's a good bounce back. Obviously, they were still on the bonus, winning the rounds before. That's why they lost the gun round. But You know, I don't mind the play out of Fry. I mean, that the Neon ult, that's what you do. You know, you get super aggressive, you just disrupt and cause chaos, but it didn't seem like the rest of Checkmate were ready to follow up with that and play off the contact. So it was kind of just a one and done with the ult, and then the spike got left in Space Mode's possession. So it was kind of, the round was kind of over before it started.
Yeah, Opie starting off hot again. To find the first kill in the round, and you never want to see that happen so quickly, going down into a disadvantage. Kai's trying to get a little cheeky, but Yang is completely ready for it, and now this round looks over before it really even started. Mr. Fry is going to try and do something about it, clearing out the site. We know what this Spectre can do, but pushing through the wall, they're not ready! Opie with a third there, gets traded by Donut Lord, but then Dr. Ghoul comes in and cleans it up, and not necessarily a wasted ult there, but that chamber op not finding any impact for Typicality. Will elect for a real one this time, but yeah. Oh, a timeout coming in already from Checkmate.
I like this time, you know, get a little bit of a good footing. You've seen a couple rounds, see how they play out. Starting to get a feel for how Space Mode are having these defensive setups. But one thing that I would like to see from Checkmate is they're kind of playing too fast and giving a lot up too early. You know, sometimes that works out if you're able to find the first couple picks. I mean, that's what led to us Checkmate's 1 round win, is Fry just finding those opening picks, taking so much space. But now it's not working for you anymore. You know, you kind of might need to slow down, take more team chows, try not to get too creative, just play it by the book a little bit. You know.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but I'd never want to face Opie in a clean fight. You know. And that's been a big downfall here, is not really playing together as a team as well as we have seen them. Like, I think that's been the biggest thing for Checkmate, is that team play. They've done such a good job at limiting those star players, but Opie off to a hot start here. To get into this round here.
Not a lot of money.
An operator from Mr. Fry there, but gets refunded. Yeah. And it looks like that's going to be the Hero Vandal. Couple of Sheriffs. It's always doable. Hit a couple of clean shots and boom, the round's yours, but it's going to be a tough one. And here they are, that change of pace that you're talking about. Kind of going slowly here, but Typicality is going to swing with that op and does get the collat! That's the Hero Vandal and a Sheriff taking a nice little third 1 HP. It was because of the decay, but still pretty much a one-shot. Kai, in the meantime, will find a nice pick. Ready for Opie, but Dr. Ghoul's going to catch him out. And yeah, Donut Lord does a good job to take down Dr. Ghoul with the classic, but almost immediately traded there. And a nice 5-1 start here. Remind me, Linked, is this a defender-sided map or attacker-sided map?
Honestly, I think it's a little bit attacker-sided, just because of how far away the sites are from each other. I feel like, I don't know, really. It can go either way. I feel like it's also one of those maps where winning the pistol really just sets you up for success in each half, and that's obviously what Space Mode did. So they're gonna have
uncharacteristic misses from Opie, yeah. Trying to find these taps, gonna get a little bit of damage done, but Opie just gonna elect to back out there. Maybe a little bit too much League of Legends for Opie over spring break, but all these players still looking sharp. And Opie obviously still having a good game. Dr. Ghoul is going to get aggressive here. Could get caught out by Kai. Kai's hearing this. Kai's hearing these rotations. They did rotate early, and Kai's going to peek up.
Oh, there's the op.
Finds a good kill, but immediately traded. And that's, I mean, Space Mode has done an excellent job of trading when they have actually lost players here. Kai not quite ready for that.
He's wide open, though. He is completely free to plant. Well,
this is the first time that I think they haven't had the right read, but Typicality, it doesn't matter. Gonna find that first shot, but a chance on the Donut Lord there. Just tries to spam through that Cypher cage. T-Sword will equalize it into the 3-on-3, but now Opie just knives out, kind of jumping around. A good trade from Donut Lord there off of T-Sword, and Yang is creeping back in the site. Could find Donut Lord. If Donut Lord's not careful, he's not looking. Zodakiss finds the other. Yang somehow didn't get the kill there, finishes it with the classic, and into a one-on-one.
The Molly, the Viper Molly.
Zodakiss, big brain play there, just tosses that Viper Molly up and wins the one-on-one without even seeing Yang. And that's a great second round.
I didn't even see the Molly come through. I had no idea
I was so confused.
it went down. I think that, I mean, I would assume that's just great comms coming in from the teammates for Checkmate. Just knowing that, hey, Yang is like one shot. So throw the Molly and watch the angle. Make sure that they have to take an uncomfortable chow. But the Molly got it done anyway, so. And Opie's the only one here today. So if they find this pick, that's a free site. And they won't, because Opie with an op.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen Opie with the operator too much, but does not miss there and dashes out quickly. And Sky Ult can be coming in here. Giving a little bit of info away, but not too much. But yeah, again, Opie with a quick opening kill towards that A main position. And like I mentioned, you never want to go down. Kai looking to maybe use this ult here. It'd be interesting to see where he elects to go.
Ooh,
towards the back of the B site. Yeah, it should be a free site here. Dr. Ghoul, the only defender, but does take down Kai. Traded out by Mr. Fry, but that could have been a clean 4-on-4 with the
Oh, another collat. Are we serious?
Typicality with another collat. What? I mean, one collat is crazy enough, but two? And these aren't even on like huge choke angles. Like, Donut Lord has the opportunity for two, but Typicality will get out. And it should get a bit of info there from that recon bolt. OP creeping
Only 15
up.
seconds though.
Yeah, spike down on the back of that site and looks like it's just going to be a save for Donut here.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, not much to do in this one. That collat just shutting it down. And Typicality, like I mentioned, just the firepower across the board for this space mode team. Obviously, we have heard OP's name a lot this season, but as we always mention, Typicality just in the back pocket of space mode to pick up any and all slack.
The double op is crazy, by the way.
Which
it is Breeze. It is Breeze, so I understand for sure. At one time this season, Gen G, before the half ended, they were up like 10-2, or 9-2. And so the last round of the half, they bought 4 ops. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that from space mode at this point. I mean, that's what the map brings. That's kind of the chaos of Breeze.
Mr. Fry could look to get this ult orb here and maybe pop that neon ult. Give them something to work with in this round, but it looks like they're just going to run in here. Oh no, he does get that ult orb, and now just running in. Mr. Fry trying to find something. They do get the comms that Dr. Ghoul's in the smoke, but 2 quick headshots.
And Spike's down in the pit.
Yeah, dropping that spike, and so many players just creeping around here, separated by inches, but still not spotting each other. Dogman clan going to take down Kai. These players are known now, but Donut Lord having himself a good game, but does get taken down by that op of Typicality. Dr. Ghoul ending up with a 3K to shut that eco rush down.
Yeah, outstanding Viper's Pit as well. Good util, good ultimate coming out, and just knowing where to be in it as well. You can get so creative with these Viper's Pits, and you know when to know when to play in it and when to play out of it, like. Because it'll stay up for a little bit if you go out of it, and you can make some crazy rewraps, some crazy flanks. It's one of the most dangerous ults in the game, in my opinion, both for offense and defense, as you can see, coming in clutch there for space mode.
Yeah, the money is just flowing for them now as well. Dropping an operator over to OP to avoid buying a second one. Just gonna pop that chamber ult instead, but it doesn't matter. Zodakiss though, with that Viper diff onto Dr. Ghoul, and now Zodakiss is gonna pop that Cypher ult. They're gonna get this info, and they're gonna know how far away all of these players are. But jumping in, it's Dogman Clan trying to get something done. Getting so much info here, doesn't clear that corner, so they might think that this B main position is clear, but still, should have a great idea of where everyone's at. Donut Lord is going to get flashed. This is a big fight. If he can win it, this round should be wrapped up. Mr. Fry is going to come in to support here, but 3 players now pushing onto the site. Typicality will find the opener in this retake. Zodakis going to get taken down, but the time is ticking. Typicality through the cage. Not even a headshot, just spamming, and now sticking it. T-Sword, clutch shot, and that should be the round. Yep. 3 players, all 3 surviving players not surviving. Go ahead and write that down on your stat sheet there. But, I mean, I think I'd take the round win at this point, but that hurts the ego.
I don't know. I mean, because they already didn't have a lot of money. And then they do win the round, but at what cost? You know, you've got 2, you can afford 2 rifles this round. 3, I guess, but it is another one on the board, so at least you do come out with another one. But, man, that hurts the soul a little bit.
Yeah, again, and obviously when you see that your opponents also backed out, it kind of feels like, oh, we didn't even have to die. But, you know, again, a round is a round, no matter how you come by it. But 7-3 here. If they can win these next 2, you could see a much more competitive game than how it was looking early. Guy's going to get spotted on that little gap. OP taking advantage of it and spamming through that bubble. 4 players coming in from defender spawn. They spot the spike, and now they know all these players are towards main. Mr. Fry, nice little neon wall there. T-Sword might have spotted OP. I think he did. OP trying to push in, though, and the better weaponry is going to get it done. They know all 3 of these players. Donut Lord is so far back.
Though.
The shot dart, it does get
the lineups are coming in.
I don't think that it's going to delay enough, though. Yeah, got it to half, and the lineups are coming in, like you mentioned. But
oh, just not enough.
Wow. An excellent try from Zodakis, but, like, are you kidding me there? Typicality. Just sticking it in the Viper Molly and just barely... Wow.
I mean, I guess that's the benefit of having full HP and getting it to half, playing a great retake with your teammates, because if they hadn't got a half, their round's over, no doubt. I mean,
Yeah.
but they just, I think, 3 kills with the Molly from Zodakis that round. So, obviously, lineup Larry coming into play, but not going to be enough.
Oh, yeah, just selfless Valorant right there, playing as a team, like you mentioned. Mr. Fry going to find that pick under Dr. Gould, but they aren't kind of pushing in yet. Just staying in B main, but they will get the site. And Typicality is ridiculous from that angle. A collat and then a spam through. Oh, it's a fake kill, Rukai. Can he get the kill onto OP? No. OP will take the advantage. 4-3.
Wow.
What? An excellent wallbang shot onto Donut Lord, and we'll find Mr. Fry for free. And Typicality closes OP. I mean, I don't think he should have gotten any of those kills, but he manages to find all 3.
See, that's the downside of Neon, right? Is I think if Fry gets that kill backside, it kind of wins the round for Checkmate, in my opinion, because they're able to slow down a lot more, and then it's a 2v2 because OP or Typicality finds that last one. So then it's a 2v2. You can play a lot more cautious, and they're just sprinting with Neon, which I do too. But and that's also great awareness from OP, knowing and hearing Fry sprinting around backside, so just knowing to take the chow, even if I'm weak, even if it's an uncomfortable chow, and I gotta just hit body shots. So it's a good awareness coming in from OP. Obviously, you know, gonna have the glass cannon Sheriff on pistol round as well as Typicality. Oh, shocker there.
Yeah, I mean, 18 apiece. Like, that's just ridiculous. MJ and, or not MJ, Kobe and Shaq on the side of space mode here. And to just get that ult orb early. We might even see that ult come into play depending on how this pistol round goes. Could be a quick one here for space mode. Checkmate needs something. They need this pistol. The reads seem to be mostly right here. 4 players right here. The Typicality is going to have a 1v1 here, and how things have been going, he might win it, but Mr. Fry and Zodakis combining, gonna get the early 2-person advantage. Opie, how is he still alive? How does he get that kill? Just spraying away with the Sheriff, does get taken down, and now it's down to Typicality in the 1-on-2. What did we just see? That is ridiculous. How did OP even get one there? Jumping and spamming. That recon bolt, yep, is going to give them the location of typicality. He doesn't care. Betting on himself. Betting on his aim. 1v2 to pretty much put this one away. And Donut Lord should hear this, should know that he's about to get swung typicality. Does he smooth the ankle?
Oh, no.
In the first one, 1v1, Mr. Fry. Full HP versus 52, but one bullet is all it takes. Playing with fire, Fry. Fryer? We'll work on it. Mr. Fry trying to jump across typicality. Doesn't take the damage. Goes for it all. Will land a shot, and now it's 70 HP. Typicality trying to fake Fry out, trying to get him to reveal himself.
Oh, the mind games are crazy right now. Oh, the timing for Fry. Never mind.
He should know, though. They should both know.
Oh, my
He steals
goodness.
it. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, I should not laugh.
1v3 for typicality. That should have never even been in the cards to begin with. I mean, Checkmate they knew where typicality was, and still, it just we've been talking OP all season, but anybody who's been an Oath or been with us for a while knows how good typicality is. You know, no surprise at all to me, having arguably the best map of the season, 21-4, and now they've got the guns. They're just gonna probably sprint down A.
They're just pushing in here. That's a heartbreaker. I don't know. I'm heartbroken, and I'm not even playing OP. Should get a free one here onto Zodakis, but making him work for it. Does eventually get taken down. And 4v5 here in the post plant. Typicality makes it a 2-on-5 now.
Wow.
1-on-5. Typicality with a nice triple there. Boosting those stats even more. A little bit of eco farming going on in T-Sword. I mean, what do you even do here? What is there to be done in this situation? So many players with much better weaponry.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
and typicality.
Wow.
Just no respect. Running in with that sheriff and takes it down. 4-piece in the round at 25 in 14 rounds. It's just ridiculous.
I mean, it's 11-3. Just an absolute insane performance from Space Modes. Obviously, typicality and OP. Typicality had the Spectre for that last kill. Didn't even opt to use it.
Yeah,
I mean, because why not? But one thing, you know, it's not over until it's over. But one thing I would like to see from Checkmate is maybe the Gecko pick coming in. You know, instead of a Cypher, maybe instead of the Sova. I mean, you don't have any flashes. You know, it's kind of hard to entry. Obviously, you're on defense now, but that could have helped you on the attack. You know, get some flashes. Obviously, the wingman is especially great on this map, so you don't have to, you know, sacrifice a life to get the spike down. So maybe keep that in mind next time if you're Checkmate. I'm sure they're already thinking of, you know, how they can still bring this one back, because now they've got some guns. So they were able to win that first 5 round in the first half. I do kind of expect Checkmate to bring this one back. You know, make it 11-4, but then the round after that is really when it starts getting interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you should win this round. Obviously, like, the mental is the biggest question here.
Yeah.
11-3 is not a pretty score line. It's hard to stay in it, especially when it just feels like no matter what you do, these players are finding these frags, and typicality might get a free one here, and does.
Oh.
Mr. Fry didn't even need the headshot, but
That
takes
one
it anyway.
hurts.
Yeah, and Mr. Fry has been a bright spot on this team, but taken down early, and that's, I mean, Checkmate have not done a very good job of responding to these opening picks or stopping them from happening, and that has been their downfall here, but not much you can do. I mean, when you're down like this, you want to be the player to make a play. You want to be the person to make a difference, to find that flank, to find that timing, win the round, but can lead to you getting a little overzealous. And it looks like it's going to be the B hit here. Most of the players for Checkmate stacked up towards that A site. And yeah, Opie just walking through this one, calling it clear. Takes a few shots. Takes down T-Sword. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the timings are not present here, and Typicality with another free one, another headshot. Oh, are you kidding me? Even with the operator,
Wow.
Cypher type operator, he just finds 2 headshots, and a dynamic duo again. 3 and 2 for OP and Typicality respectively.
I mean, all 5 kills that round go to those 2. I mean, obviously they had lighter guns, you had the Bulldog, but then Typicality pulls out the Headhunter, and then it's just over. Or I think that's the pistol. But pulls out the chamber op, finds 2 throughout the round, and now what do you do? If you're checkmate, what do you do to stay alive? You know, they didn't even have the right read really last round. They only had 1 towards B, and that's where all the pressure was. And it seems to be that way yet again. T-Sword, the only one over here towards B, Fry helping mid, but not sure how much help that's going to provide. And
Kai,
there it is.
yeah, taken down early. Typicality with another opener. And they know exactly. T-Sword, a little lazy there. Gets spotted just the shoulder and gets hit down so low already. And they might spam this. T-Sword is trying. But, I mean, the rotates are so slow here. They don't believe it. They don't believe it's real, and Dogman Clan is going to take it down. And that is probably the game here. 5 on 3, and the post plan would need a miracle here. 5 on 2 before the spike goes down.
Pops the jet knives.
Doesn't hit a single one, gives it away for free. Zodicus, but immediately traded by Typicality here and Donut Lord. We've seen him in the clutch a few times. I think he won 1, but it would be a ridiculous clutch here, and they are hunting. They want him. They want this game over.
Wait a minute, 1v1.
Donut Lord with 3, 1v1.
Plenty of time, too.
This is the difficult part. Finding Yang. Yang
This is
not
just such
offering
an
themselves
unorthodox
up.
angle, too. You would never expect this.
And that's a free beat. Yep. Not quite, though. Yang doesn't take it.
But the
Donut
time...
Lord, does he have to stick? I think he does. Yang, he's so close. The time is so close.
There's not even going to be enough time
my
anyway.
goodness.
Hackers win.
Nice try from Donut Lord there, but not the best game that we have seen from Checkmate, unfortunately.
I'm going to stop giving predictions because every time I pick a team, they lose, and I'm sorry. So before the game starts next time, I'm just going to say I hope both teams have fun. But if I say that, probably neither of them have fun. I don't even know at this point. I mean, Space Mode, they came to play today. Typicality, OP. What do you do? What do you do to stop them when they're shooting like that? 29 and 5. That's almost it's almost a 6 KD.
Yeah,
What do you even
it's
do?
ridiculous.
What do you even do?
Yeah, and the problem when a player on the other side of the server is fragging like that, I mean, you shut everyone else down, but it doesn't really matter, you know, like they are almost killing your whole team per 1 death, you know, like that is like that's just ridiculous. And yeah, like the openings weren't there, the clutches coming in the way of Space Mode. It seemed like almost every single time, and so many close tries from Checkmate. And that game could have been a lot closer. I think there were a few rounds that were very close that went the way of Space Mode, and those were like big eco rounds, like things that could have tipped the scales a lot there. But yeah, just an unfortunate game for Checkmate, and falling down to 3 and 3 on the season.
Yeah, but you know it's pretty close in the standings. I mean, before that game, we had 3 teams, 3 and 2. So Space Mode get another bump up. You know, now 4 and 2. Checkmate 3 and 3. So it's kind of close here in the standing, especially if Damage win today and start, you know, hitting their stride before the end of the season. It could get really interesting in the standings. But I think we are going to go to a break before our second match between Damage and Ace. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly.
you
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our second game of Week 6. We've got Damage, we've got Ace, but before we do anything else, we did miss our Hydrate the Casters before the end of the last match. So, me and Swaggy are going to do that now. Thank you for keeping us refreshed during our cast.
Since we missed it, I'm gonna do a big one right here.
I just took a small gulp because I took one right before I got on stream. So, but look at him. Look at the monster right there. As
Thank
we
you.
are as we're loading in on Breeze. I hope we see a gecko this time around. Maybe. Not looking good. No gecko.
Maybe the sky though with some flashes, but
That is.
I
that
believe
a bit
is
better.
Pydros. I believe Pydros is the usual gecko player for
It's
Damage.
usually Restroom.
Oh, Restroom. Okay.
Restroom, yeah. I think
Getting those mixed up.
Restroom has the most plants in the league per game, actually, and yet opting not for Gecko but for KO. So at least flashes. I do like to see some flashes now coming out, so makes it a bit more interesting. But obviously, you know, you're gonna have your Sova on Breeze, you're gonna have your Viper, Neon again, which I don't know. Neon's fun. I feel like there are better duelists on Breeze, but also, you know, being able to get out of a bad corner quickly, you can never go wrong with that. So I don't hate the Neon pick.
Yeah. Well, I won't ask you for your predictions. Since you
Yeah,
said you're
no,
not
I'm
doing them
just
anymore.
gonna stop doing that because it just goes wrong every time. So,
But I think I'm going with Damage here because I do think this is do or die for them to get back into the standings before the end of our season here. Obviously, they will still make a playoff appearance, but yeah, if they want to get a better seed, they need to start winning games and they need to start doing it now if they want to kind of try it and climb back in the rankings. So I'm going to go Damage and I'm going to go 13-11. That's my score prediction.
13-11, a long one on Breeze, huh?
Yeah, a tight one on Breeze too. But
Who wins
here
the
we
first
go.
half?
Who wins the first half? Ooh. You know what? I think Damage, I think they come back. I think that Ace is going to win the first half, but I think that Damage is going to have to come back into it.
Okay. Interesting.
But we will see. We will see.
Another Cypher coming in. Obviously, I love Cypher on this map. But unfortunately, you got to start on attack with Cypher. But, you know, good for the flank.
Yeah, getting into this pistol round here. A couple of pistols being bought on both sides. Not much in the way of armor, though. And it looks like it's going to be another B site hit on this pistol round, kind of mirroring our first game earlier. Dragon Gamer just jumping in with that Neon. A good little bit of spam through the smoke onto Luna. But it's dinked pretty heavily there. Dragon Gamer going to have to fall off of that Luna. An excellent job trying to keep him away. Dragon Gamer will still find Bunny, though. Now 4-on-5. Two players lit up, though, on the side of Damage here. But Dragon Gamer's going to find a second and a third, taking down Luna and then Kale on this low health that he's had since the start of the round here. Great aim coming out, and looks like this one's over. Ubity is going to add on, is going to take down Squid. For a flawless pistol round.
Or on the round for Dragon Gamer. I literally couldn't get to it in time before the game started, but I said they need, I mean, Damage has great post-plant success whenever they can get the spike down in Oath, but they struggle a lot of times in getting that spike down. They usually don't have numbers advantage. They don't have a lot of pre-plant success. You know, I always talk about post-plant success or post-plant setups. You got to still have success to start the round if you want to have an advantage before the end of it. So really like what they did there. Got onto site early, found a couple kills. Dragon Gamer, what a phenomenal way to start the game.
on that low health too, and it looks like he's just gonna do it again, running in, but is he ready? Ooh, that got too risky there. Luna does get taken down by Dragon Gamer, but not being too careful in this eco round. They just want the plant. This one should be a formality, but could have gotten a little scary there if Luna had managed to pick up that Spectre. Could have been pesky in the back of the site, but SQD, Squid, sorry, taking a couple of pot shots. Bunny will find a kill on the Glacian, and now this round's a little bit more doable. Kind of have them boxing the site. Could elect to go for exits, but it looks like Mosaic is going to take that
Shotgun kill.
Yeah, and now it's looking like they want to go for this one, but Reshiram in a sneaky little corner will equalize. Ubity finds Kale, but Bunny finds one back at 2v2. Bunny with the third, not quite the fourth. Do they have the time? It's close.
I don't think so.
Coming down to the
Really
wire.
close. Maybe they do, actually. I think they got plenty of time.
Wow.
They got plenty of time. What am I talking about? What a thrifty.
Yeah, that was such a back and forth round.
I mean, they they lost the opening duel, although Luna did so much damage onto Dragon Gamer, pretty much set up for the trade. But that's a great retake coming in from Ace there.
And you don't want to see that if you're rooting for damage here. That is big round to lose.
Yeah, those are the rounds that, like you said, are pretty much a formality. You know, after you win those pistols, especially on a map like Breeze, you should just expect to win that light buy round.
I don't even know how that came about there, but Reshiram gonna peek in. Kale trying to get the shots, but Reshiram tagged down, but still gets the kill. And now it looks like they are gonna get a crunch onto this site. Gonna get the plant down most likely, but Reshiram in a lot of trouble. Mosaic just creeping around is gonna pick him up. And I was just trying to get the what a shot by Mosaic. Can he do it?
Might as well give him
Mosaic. She gets 4, and 2 of those shots were just almost
Wow.
identical there, hopping on and off of the spike. That was excellent shooting for Mosaic.
Absolutely outstanding. I mean, I think a 2K the round before, maybe a 3K, and then respond with a 4K there. That's those are also, again, the rounds you're supposed to win. So damage, how do you respond? You know, they won the pistol handedly. You know, but then everything else just kind of fell apart after that. They're getting the spike down, but man, get all the bread for Mosaic too. 7,300. I mean, this is if you let Mosaic win this round too, that's got a lot of cash flowing.
Ooh. Kale gets out, but Reshiram, I think, lucky to be alive here. This mid crawl still coming in. Squid and Luna both kind of positioned to take them out here. Maybe a bit of a miss by Dragon Gamer, maybe a lineup, but either way, he gets tagged and is going to have to back out. Squid and Kale kind of grouping up towards this Raptors position. Gubity on the other side, though, has a mouthful coming his way and gets taken down in a flurry of kills. Bunny finds 2. Mosaic does as well. Squid finding that 5th in the middle of those 2Ks. And in the blink of an eye, it is 3-1 Ace.
I mean, that round, once again, over. You blink and you miss it. Excellent positioning coming in from Ace. Excellent gunfights, obviously, but and they've got so much money. They've all got rifles now, and they all have an incredible amount of money. So already massively uphill battle for damage. But you know, maybe they're a defense team. They do have that Cypher. They do have that Viper KO. So a lot of agents that are a little bit more favorable on defense, but still, you need to have a little bit of success on your offense half.
Yeah, and something we didn't get to touch on was the mental side of losing that round after the pistol. Like you said, or like I said, it's a formality, and these players know that. They know they should have won that one. And the mental side comes in again. Pietro's going to get picked off by Bunny. And now into 4-on-5 here. A bit of a slower round. We've seen these slow rounds lead to so much tension and then in an instant are over. It looks like the rotations are coming in from both sides here. Trying to clear out mid is Ace, and they will do so. Spotting no one here, and look at that. They're even clearing out this A main position. The rotate should be coming any second now towards this B site, but I mean, Damage is kind of being loud about this. They will get hurt. I believe that's Luna on the sky in the back of the site here. Gonna try and stop this. Ubity will be getting the plant down for free. Bunny is gonna pick off Dragon Gamer in a 3-on-5. This is gonna be tough. Luna kind of dancing around with Ubity here, using this pillar in the box. Ubity just stuck on the site though, doesn't want to move. And Reshram, just this Marshall in A main, or B main, sorry. What a shot by Kale.
Glaceon's got lineups though, but
yeah,
at this
don't
point, they're
think
just
it'll
gonna
matter
hunt
too
down.
much.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, just knowing what's coming, good awareness there for Ace. Like you said, it was a 3v5 after the spike went down. Not a lot, you know, and smart from Luna as well. Backside, only one here on B whenever Damage got on site, but didn't need to chow. You know, just wait for the teammates, retake as a team. Easy does it. Round number 4 for Ace.
Yeah, giving over that kill could have given Damage a way back into that round, but yeah, good job by Luna. Just like you said, play as a team. And another force buy type round coming in for Damage. At what point do they cut their losses and just go for a full save and try and elect to get a couple of Vandals? But 2 Bulldogs, a Vandal, an Outlaw, and a Stinger, like, it's not pretty here. And it's a faster round coming in. Dragon Gamer with that. Oh, gotta get that kill, and he does. Mosaic is gonna get taken down. A 4-on-5, knows where Kale is, but Kale, another headshot. Has been excellent so far this game. They mantle up. Kale gets a sights on someone in A main here, and all 4 players again kind of boxing themselves out of this site. Want to play it slow. Reshram, good shot onto Kale. Squid.
I think they know everyone's here.
Bunny was going to take one, but traded by Reshram, and then Squid with another one, a 2-on-2. They need this round. Reshram will get taken down. They should know that Pydros is here. Pydros gets the info. And the shot, Luna going to push in for it.
Oh, the side
tripwire wasn't called! What? Just runs into the tripwire, and Pydros. Excellent patience, but a bit of a free one there, given over by Ace. I don't know if Luna just forgot, or maybe the tripwire wasn't called in the moment, but yeah, just giving Pydros all the info in that 2v1.
I mean, just I thought that was already disadvantageous for Damage, you know, stacking all 4 remaining members after the spike went down in main. You know, they had nobody on flank, nobody mid. Everybody was there, so I thought Ace could just push and clear him out, but not able to do so. And that was kind of a light buy coming in from Damage as well. So huge round win there, but this positioning from Squid is nuts.
Yeah, watch out for this.
Oh, but the Kale knife.
What? I can't believe Squid stayed up there for that long. Trying to get a little frisky, but Ubity is going to take down Mosaic, and now that chamber shot coming, ringing out, taking down Ubity, and Kale is going to chime in and take down Reshram, who was key in the last round. Kale with a spam through the wall. Hydros will get one back and a 2-on-3. We haven't seen Damage come out with these disadvantageous situations yet this game. Dragon Gamer going to reveal the position just a bit more. Is getting wrapped. Squid will find the kill. That took a little bit longer than it might have needed to. Hydros in the 1-on-3. We saw the 1-on-2 last round. What can you do? Nothing. Kale says as he takes down Hydros with another headshot. Kale with 3 that round, and a ridiculous spam through the smoke.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was comms that Glaceon was rotating over. Maybe they knew Spike hadn't been planted yet, or what. But what a phenomenal spray from Kale. Usually, you know, one of the high kill players on this Ace team, but obviously they're finding success elsewhere. So good bounce back after letting that light buy from Damage come in, but. Like I said, I mean, there's just so much money on the side of Ace. They can buy for rounds on rounds on rounds. And a shorty coming in for Pydros. I mean, this is not the math for it in a bucky for Ubity. What can they do with the shotguns?
Yeah, Ubity has been the fraggingest player, I guess, on this team so far this season. So it's not always good to see your best fragger on a bucky.
Almost. I found the kill on a bunny.
Oh, okay.
Wow. that Viper's Pit drops as well, so now they've got a free plant.
But here comes this ult. It's not going to find much. Squid will take down Dragon Gamer, though. Hopefully they can recover that Vandal. But another 4v3 retake again. Damage down a player, and this is a big fight. Squid wins it. Glaceon can't quite do it. Reshram will equalize, or not quite equalize, but does trade. And it's kind of all on Ubity here. These smokes are going to lock Reshram out of the round, and Ubity still with that Bucky. I mean, could get a little funky here.
Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Oh, just the shotgun, not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, if somehow a Vandal had been shuffled over to Ubity there, could have been much more doable. But yeah, just a Bucky in that spot. Never want to be in that situation in a 1v3, and 6-2 here for Ace.
Yeah, I mean, I really like though what damage we're able to pull off that round. I mean, obviously Ace have a ton of money, so the only way to hurt their econ is to just kill them all and get a full round win. But they were able to find some kills, which helps their own economy, even though the rounds are what matter more. You got weapons this time. You've got rifles. Only a light shield coming in for Pydros. So what do they elect to do this time? It looks like some pressure over towards A. That Viper wall does come out, kind of leaving Mosaic behind it.
2 players on B, not really rotating yet. It's going to be a 5-person push out of A main here for damage. Recon Bull is going to spot a couple players out. Ubity, though, gets that Sky Diff onto Mosaic, and that's a big kill to find here. Mosaic has been excellent so far this game. KL, does he get another one through the smoke? Not quite. Backs out. And here we go. This is the round that you win if you're damaged. Popping that pit. This should be. Come on. Don't let them get to you, but Kale creeping in the back here. Oh my goodness, should know exactly where Reshram is! Oh, that's a big kill to find. Again, Squid gonna try and equalize though. Pydros takes down 2s, clotheslining Bunny and Squid. Luna hasn't been called upon here yet. Finds 1, but can't find the clutch. Glacian will take it down, and 6-3. It's starting to look a little more competitive here.
Yeah, that was a good call there, I think. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure Bunny Fufu just needed to get the plant down there to be able to afford the ultimate, and then as soon as the plant goes down, pops the ult. Everybody from Ace kind of just sitting in there, but it didn't really matter. So, Glaceon. Glaceon was the one who had the teams mixed up. Glaceon needed the plant to get the Viper's Pit down, but totally took over map control there. Damage able to play in and out of that Viper's Pit. Find success. 6-3, not bad for offensive half so far for damage.
Yeah, I think they really need to get some cleaner rounds going here, though. Get that econ good for the rest of the half. But we're going to see another plant coming in, and it's going to be a 5-on-5 retake. Dragon Gamer so exposed there. Just gets out before the wall comes down. And Kale's going to open things up by finding Pydros and a second onto Reshram. Dragon Gamer, no idea where he's getting shot from. Squid will take him down. Kale gets found, though. Ubity in a 1-on-5 would have been ridiculous. Does find another, but Squid will take down Ubity, and it's going to be 7-3 Ace. And I think most likely 8-3 after the next round. Should be a lighter buy coming in from damage.
Yeah, that was a good response there from Ace. Just kind of, they're playing patient. They're starting to just let the spike go down. They don't really feel the need to deny it. Work together on the retakes. Obviously, Kale finding those opening 2 picks, and then Squid with the third in between the 2 pyramids. I mean, the round was over basically 5 seconds after the spike went down. So really, it's all just about finding the kills at this point. If you're damaged, you're doing all the right things. Your positioning is decent. You're getting the spike down, but you can't really find the kills to back up what you're doing in the grand scheme of things.
Ace has just done so much unpredictable movement here. Like, just kind of jumping in was Kale. And I don't think you really expect that.
Ooh, the knife doesn't...
To respect the... Well, they do get the spot, though. Squid should be known here. A known quantity. The flash is going to come in. Force Squid off the angle. Takes a good bit of damage there. They are trying to destroy that chamber teleport. Dragon Gamer needs to, do something with this ult. I don't think they have anything as their primary. Kale taken down a bit lower, but so many headshots from Kale this game might not matter. And now it looks to be a mid play, maybe not. They are backing out towards B, maybe resetting into a default here, but the opening exchange not going anyone's way. Mosaic will take down Ubity, and again, Ubity has been so good for this team so far. Now it's looking like it might be up to Dragon Gamer in this round. Does have that Spectre. Pydros labored spray, but will trade Mosaic or trade Ubity out, and another labored Spectre spray, but now it's into a 3v3 all of a sudden. Pydros will recover the Vandal, still a decent bit of help, but they know where this spike is. Glaceon going now. They know it's not A. The timing! Oh, and Pydros can't.
And that's
find
spike down mid. Nobody else there.
10 seconds
Dragon
left.
Gamer can't trade. It should be a one round here. Yeah, Luna seals it. And both of those players in A main just playing smart, knowing that they don't have to do
Round in
anything.
the half.
Even if Luna went down there, time would have been an issue.
Monumental kills from Luna there, dropping that spike mid, because, you know, if Pydros finds that kill onto Luna, I think has enough time to go over towards B. Dragon Gamer's already there too for support, but they weren't able to work together to take down Luna, and that just left Spike in no man's land, and time ran out. Luna found that final kill. So last round of the half here, though. Rifles all across the board. All Vandals, 10 Vandals. No Phantoms.
That's what you like
to be seen
see
here on Breeze, yes.
Oh, Dragon Gamer again. Awkward
Slips
little
in, though.
interaction. Can't get the kill on Bunny, and Luna doubles up, and this round is over as soon as it started. 2v5, 1v5. Ubity does have the Vandal this time. No, Bucky does find the headshot, but Luna with a nice 3-piece. And she's going to call this half 9-3.
I mean, just
If you're not
a pretty light half for Ace, you know, just playing it a little bit by the book, waiting, not over challenging, waiting, and taking a lot of team challenge, really, team retakes, playing off of each other. I mean, it's a balanced scoreboard really for Ace. You know, like even Mosaic and Luna, even though they're not at double digit yet, their util with the flashes and the darts coming so in handy for those retakes. So really a great defense coming in from Ace, but how can they translate that into success on offense? Like we didn't see in the first game. You know, we do have flashes this time around, which definitely helped getting onto site. So
Yeah, I think it's been a very unfortunate set of circumstances for both of our attacking teams today, just missing so many timings here and there. And Kale, again, the timing with Shorty works out for Dragon Gamer. Picks up the classic and then the ghost, and that's a good start to this round, but Dragon Gamer, again, just kind of moving around, could have gotten picked off there. Do spam shots coming through the smoke, or the wall smoke, whatever you want to call it, the Viper wall, there we go.
there we go.
Dragon Gamer just jumping around. I love these pyramids, I can't lie. I think they offer some unique gunfights, but Luna is going to take down Ubity, and now the rotation not coming in too fast. They are headed towards mid, and two players here.
This, though.
Yeah, should get a free one. Yep, does. Mosaic dropped. But so many of these Ace players have been contributing on the kill.
Look at Pydros just ready and waiting. All the Cypher util set up.
Ooh, but Dragon Gamer getting caught out. Pydros will take him one. Mid looking to push. Freebie for Pydros there. Desperate, and Glaceon will take down Bunny, and that is huge. And they need to convert this pistol round, unlike the previous one.
Yeah, like I said, you know, having agents like Cypher, like Viper, like KO are huge for defense. You know, I mean, you can absolutely lock down a site even just by yourself with Cypher. You see it time and time again. So I like that play coming in from Pydros, not over rotating, kind of playing off the comms from the teammates, knowing that Ace was wrapping over towards that B site, using that utility finds too on the rounds. So like you said, good pistol round win, but it's all about translating those wins, those rounds that you do win, into the rounds that you should win, which is the light buy coming in here.
Yeah, and we saw that not happen in the first half. They will see Dragon Gamer in the same position here, but I don't think that shot dart is going to land where Mosaic wants it to. Dragon Gamer just safe and tucked here. Now the pushes come in. Kale. Oh no! Oh no! It's starting to fall apart already. Kale is getting healed up. Does have that judge. And a 4-on-5 disadvantage again is damage. That's kind of a bar. Maybe I should be a rapper and not a caster. Another bar. And here they go, pushing in. 4v5 still. Tension being built. Glaceon. Not Glaceon. Ubidy's going to seal that one away. Ubity with another. Needs a big round here to keep it safe. And this round should not even be this close. The wallbang should be coming in here. The smoke will fade, though. Does get it halved. Ubity with the third. Could we see a Ubity 8? Checks that corner out. Maybe worried about some kind of teleport there, but they do get the stick here, and that was way closer than it needed to be.
Man, that opening, the jet dash onto Dragon Gamer from Kale, finding the kills with the classic right clicks, kind of made me nervous for damage there for a little bit, but able to close it out. You know, judge not really advantageous on this map whatsoever, but good round there from damage. But now you're on the bonus. You kind of lost a lot of guns that time too, so not even really on a bonus. You're gonna have to buy a little bit here too. So, but Ace, not really a lot of rifles on their side either.
Yeah, and
they can jump over that if they really wanted to.
Yeah, they're gonna telegraph this one. The rotate's coming in. 3 players already here. What the heck is happening to Kale? Lost in the smoke, or taken down by Pydros, and they still have this info. So many players ready, and Dragon Gamer, that's a big kill to get on the Mosaic. Just the classic, but now it's equalized, and oh no, damage. You need this one. Glaceon could push through this, and it could be huge. Not quite interested in it yet, but Glaceon should have maybe 2 here, at least 1 though.
Oh, the timing in favor.
Luna, but gets out. That's good. That's what you want to do.
Just play your life.
Too aggro. Yeah, just hold on to this 3-on-2. That spike, they know exactly where both of these players are. But Squid is going to push into Glaceon. Glaceon is going to take it down, gets the double, but Bunny is going to trade it out. And now a 1-on-3 turned to a 1-on-2. Pydros creeping around this corner is giving it away. Pydros gets taken it down, and now 3 kills in the round for Bunny. Needs the 4th on Ubity. But Ubity holding the tight line and gets the frag. Closer than it needed to be again for damage, but they do get it over the line, which is huge here. And yeah, here we go into the timeout.
That's 3 straight rounds for damage on the defense, which is absolutely how you want to start. Now, also, you have the rifles, and still a few rifles coming in from the side of Ace, so kind of a mixed buy last round helps for a mixed buy this round as well. But another hydrate coming in from Mr. Observer himself, Will. Thank you, sir.
Shout out, Will.
Keeping us going, keeping us locked in for the game. But it's a great start to the half if you're damaged.
Oh, I'm always locked in.
Always locked in.
Always.
If you see me in your dream and I'm not locked in, it wasn't me.
It wasn't him, bro. If you see him in real life and he's not locked in, it wasn't him.
It's not me.
If he's not locked in, that's how you know it's a dream. Okay.
Damage is locked in for this half.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got 3 straight. They're not winning them cleanly. You know, they're not winning. They're not just blowing Ace out of the water. I mean, they're scraping by, really. But when you're down 9-3 at the half, any round win is a benefit, is good. So as long as they're still getting another tally on their round total, that's a win if you're damaged. So got to keep finding success. Phantom coming in for Pydros, interesting on Breeze, but you know, if you play on those close corners with the Cypher, I totally get it.
I'd love to, you know, the NPC Spider-Man Miles Morales TikTok guy?
Yes.
You know how he gets all those galaxies? I'd love if someone did that with the hydrates, so we just had to constantly be drinking water. But Kale hearing this, oh no, Dragon Gamer.
The timing,
let's get
one though.
That's all right. A lot better than losing it into a clean 5-on-4 for Ace here. But now coming into this B site, the rotates are on point. But Kale not even trying to clear out the site, trying to cut off these rotates. Glaceon's not ready. Glaceon gets taken down. Reshiram does
Reshiram on
trade
site,
back though. That's good. 3v3. Kale, quick adjustment onto that knife. And Squid is gonna take down 2. And now they know that this A site's clear. They know that Reshiram's the only one, but they're not trying to rotate. They're trying to find the kills. Kale picks up Reshiram before it can get too dangerous. But woo, a little. Yeah, I mean, yeah, could have gotten too dangerous, but Kale keeps it clean.
Absolutely fantastic positioning that round. Good mid rounding there from Ace, knowing that they didn't really have to push site since the spike wasn't there. You know, they had an idea Reshiram was backside. Reshiram did find a kill, but ultimately kind of just let him be. Kale finding a kill back towards the little pillars, the arches, and Squid just lurking up that hall, finding those last 2, bringing it down to only Reshiram, and then it was just a numbers game for Ace. So good bounce back there. Great positioning.
5-player hall push? I mean,
I've seen this. I've done this myself in a ranked game, and they never expect it. So this is a great call coming in from Ace.
They know it's coming now. Ubity is going to get the spot here. But is he ready to take on 5 players? Probably not, but does have the help of Glaceon. Ubity will get the kill onto Kale and a second onto Luna, but the trades come instantly. Glaceon is going to get taken down. Ubity's still alive, but now a 3 onto Spike down. Spike is down, but Mosaic
on the flank.
Ubity is about to check. Ubity can't find the shots. Mosaic knife out there for a moment, and now it's
just a classic
with the classic.
Oh no.
Oh, this is not good.
I mean, this is a good position. And if you can find the kill, okay. Oh, and then Squid's just gonna, yeah.
That's good. Raggy.
Good awareness there from Ace, just immediately on the response, hunting him down, knowing only a classic didn't want things to get a little bit spooky there. Whew. Things look good. Things look good for damage. Rounds. I was like, okay, they have a chance, and then guy just had a classic and not gonna get the job done there. But timeout here coming in for damage. A little bit of a broken buy coming in, a couple rifles, but a Marshall for Dragon Gamer. But how does damage kind of stay in this game? You know, they started the half great, but they've dropped the last 2 rounds. They don't have they can't afford rifles for everybody. How do they still stay in this game? You know, get to that 7th round before Ace get to their 12th. You know, what's the win condition here for damage?
I think it's just got to be multi-kills here, and that's what so far Ace has done such a good job of, is like their players are just getting multi-kills. I mean, then even when they're not, like the team play is on point. Damage just hasn't been playing together as well as a team as we have seen from them. We've seen them be a very good team play team, but that just hasn't been the case so far on this map. We've been seeing a lot of individual play. We've been seeing Gamer and Ubity stepping up, and even Reshiram pretty much won them around out of, I believe it was A main, not B main. But yeah, they need the individuals to step up and then to also start playing as a team here. And it's looking like a fast play here, and it's all on
only Reshiram's here.
Kale is already, yeah, he's gonna get flanked here by Kale. Kale jumping up, does look ready for.
Oh, with the classic too.
Are you serious? Oh no, the Hunter's Fury trying to come in. Squid's gonna take down Dragon Gamer, and it is looking like it is going to be match point for Ace. 3v5, the knives being thrown through. Ubity will get one back on a Squid, but
big kill.
You just call this one a save? Like, the pit's down, you hear that, it's a 3v4, and you have no money. And Ubity, who has been one of the only bright spots so far, this game gets taken down. Oh, it's all coming. It's all coming the way of Ace. Glaceon, Kale, everyone getting a piece here, a slice of the pie, and it is match point, Ace.
You know, we got a sibling battle coming in between Ubity and Mosaic. The dueling Sovas.
Ugh. That's,
I'm sure they're gonna be discussing this one after, but Ace on match point and not a lot of weaponry.
Oh, there's a classic on Dragon Gamer. I mean, I guess
you gotta make something happen.
Yeah, but Yeah, this is not pretty. They need a miracle here. Let's be frank.
They are quick on the rotate though, which they haven't been for most of this game. So I do like that. I do like that from Damage.
Good with this ult, this operator in hand. I mean, probably only gonna catch Ubity off if anyone, but there's not a better name to catch off. Squid gets off the angle. It's the wrong time. Bunny is hearing this. Dragon Gamer didn't see the barrel.
No!
I guess not. Bunny doubles up
And
though,
here's
and
the
now it's
rotate.
falling apart again. 3 players not rotating, still on this B site, and even if they choose to, Squid is holding it. Could be a freebie. And yeah, it seems like it's starting to click. It seems like they're starting to realize. And now they should. That spike being planted.
So far, and the spike's already
Freebie.
down.
Squid gives the position away, doesn't get the frag, but I mean, 20 seconds to rotate here, 10, 15 maybe. Like this spike is so far gone, and all the ults coming out, even the Hunter's Fury, still left on Mosaic. It looks undoable. Damage coming in here, the Bulldog in hand for Unity. Yeah, the time is so low already.
I mean, they've just got a sprint, and Squid is in here with the chamber up.
Yeah,
and there it
Miguel's
is.
Gonna get the double up there. 13-6. I think that's still a closer game than our first one, but gonna take the loss. We are gonna see Ace moving up. I think that's tying the standings for first here.
It is
With
tied with space mode.
Yeah, both teams are gonna be 4-2. We'll have to see how the round differential shakes out, but I believe that space mode will be winning that tiebreaker. But yeah, a tough one for Damage there.
Yeah, and this is another thing I don't like about Breeze is it kind of creates a lot of one-sided results. Because usually a team will just get off to a strong start in that first half. They'll win 8 to 9 rounds, and then they'll just carry that momentum. We were able to see Damage win the first 3 rounds of the second half when they were on defense, but weren't able to translate that into any more round wins after that. So, it's a good effort, good attempt. We got to 9-6, and I was like, okay, Damage looks like they've got a pulse. They look like they're still in it, but it just started falling apart. You let Squid and Kale kind of take over again. Bunny Fufu, obviously the Viper, so great on this map, but really, once again, it's always the team play for Ace. Week in, week out, they're going to be ready for whatever gets thrown at them. Taking the team chows, taking the retakes, the rotates, always on point. They don't do it often, but when they do, it usually works out in their favor. So, Space Mode, Ace are our victors for today. Anything else you'd like to add before we send them off here, Swaggy?
I mean, the pistol round. I mean, how often do you see a team win both pistols and then lose 13-6? I mean, it was just. I think not being able to follow up after that first pistol round that's kind of where it started to snowball early, and but still an excellent try from Damage. They did manage to get back into that game for a moment, like you said, that 9-6 scoreline. But yeah, Ace just solid across the board. Everything looked good, and they're a deserving team to be tied for first with that tiebreaker only being rounds differential.
Yeah, but I think that's going to do it from us. Obviously be sure to join us once again next week. We've got 2 amazing matches once again. I'm not exactly sure what the matchups are, but I know we're going to be in for some good ones and not on Breeze. So I'm sure that'll make it a little bit more entertaining, probably have some closer games. Checkmate versus Ace and Space Mode versus Damage next week, which is, I believe, our second to last regular season week. So things getting more and more tense here as we approach the end of the regular season. But that's all from us. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. We appreciate you sticking with us. We've got Overwatch on Tuesdays, Valorant on Thursdays. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.